Hello folks, Jerry here and welcome to the beginning of a new series on racing rallies. Now, as you guys can see, I'm at my friend's garage currently, mainly here to show off his Mustang Race Edition. Now, why am I showing you a random kick-ass car in Braverman's garage? You might be wondering, well, because the goal of the series is to actually, get enough money to eventually get our hands on one of these. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I absolutely love this car from the moment I saw it. Mustang Race Edition is a turf car. Not just any turf car, it's the rarer version of turf cars. It's not like a BMW Z4 GT3 or something that were given away for free. Nah, and the ones that are especially rare are the #1 ones, which we'll be going for. Now the prices of those go on the market for, well, I saw one sell for 2.5 million Racing Rivals coins. So yeah, that's quite a bit. So what I have decided to do for the first episode of this series is that we're gonna figure out how much I can get from selling the cards that I don't need on not the in-game market, because it's not worth it, because I can get much more using the actual Facebook groups, which are really secure. They have almost no scammers on them whatsoever. So what we're gonna do is in this episode we're gonna try to figure out how much my car collection is worth. I'm obviously not gonna be selling all of the cars, but some of them I will, because I don't need them. So I guess we can start off at the other end. I should point out that I have around 40 cars, and I'm not gonna sell my Scion. This is the oldest car I have. It was given to me by a donator who, he does know, and a couple of more people know who he is, but I'm not gonna mention any donators' names because that was a fucking hoax with that, so yeah. Then we have a couple of more cars. I'm not selling the Civic, not selling the Falcon, definitely not selling the Eclipse, and then we have the MP412C. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I freaking love this thing, but unfortunately I don't need it, and as you can see, I'm kind of broke at the moment, so I really it's not worth maxing this thing. So let's see how much does it sell for. It sells for 70k. So let's see, how upgrade is it? Now, we're not gonna be able to get full retail price for the MP4. I don't think so anyway. That's like 200 and something K, but let's see. So far it's stage 2. Now, I'm not exactly sure. Stage 1 there. No tires, obviously upgrade. Turbo has a turbo on it. I'm not sure if that's stock. If it comes with a turbo installed. I don't know. You guys might be able to correct me on these, because most of the cars I'm gonna be talking about I have absolutely no clue about. So you guys, can go ahead and correct me on prices. So we have. I know it's really partially upgraded, this one. So you can go ahead and see how much is it in the showroom, and then we can get a decent price for it. So let's see, where is it? The freaking McLaren's here. So MP412C retails for 280,000. Okay. So what I was thinking is we can give this price tag of 250,000, and I have a calculator here. I'm gonna just put it over here. Just gonna add this on. Here you go. That works. So yeah, that's one thing. Then okay, then we have the Viper, which I don't need either. Now, I don't know. I think that Vipers are a little bit cheaper than the McLarens. However, this one is more upgraded than the McLaren. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure that it is. I think this thing is like stage 2 completely. Let's just see if that's true. Stage 3 not shot. Has a supercharger, which could potentially be a problem, because superchargers they don't give out the best results. I found it out by myself. I know that I'm a genius. Seems to be stage 2. not all around, but for the most part. So I guess we can give this a retail price pretty much, you know. So hold on, how much was that? Now someone offered me 100k for the swiper, which I'm not sure, which I don't really think is enough. I don't know, I was trying to sell these before, but now I actually have, you know, a reason to sell them. So hold on, we have no, it was a SRT, which is a Dodge. Nope, that's a Subaru SRT. Here you go. 245. Okay, that's a little bit cheaper. Okay, so I guess we can I don't know, retail this for, let's say 230k or something. Nah, that's not. Let's say 250, I guess. Again, I don't know. It's a little bit more expensive than the retail price, but it is upgrade quite a bit more as well. So it's $500,000 we should be getting for it. Then we have the jammed NSX, which I'm not selling. This is like my personal treasure. Couple of more cards which I'm not selling. Maybe this NSX. Nah, this one is still waiting to be claimed by the winner of a giveaway. He's not really on it, so I guess I'm just gonna re-give it away if he doesn't claim it soon. Then we have a couple of more cards that I'm not planning on you know, selling. Have I guess we have this Viper here. With some really kick-ass rims. I think these are like 75k, so that should help with you know, selling the car. So let's go ahead. Stage 1. Seems to be stage 1 upgrade car. No, stage 2 there. Okay. Turbo. Yeah, seems to be stage 1 and stage 2 all around for the most part anyway. Yeah, the chassis production. Now, freaking R-Class campaign cars are really not worth all that much on the market from what I saw. So, hold on, I still need to check what's the retail price. I think it's like 600k, maybe something over it. Not sure. But this one isn't all that upgraded, even though it does have some kick-ass rims on it. So you know, that should help. So let's see. This one is 900,000. Okay, that's quite a bit. Now, I'm not gonna get that much for this thing. That's pretty much a fix. So what I'm thinking is maybe 300,000. I don't know. Maybe because of the rims. Let's say 350,000. That should work, I guess. So let's see. Here you go. So okay. Then we have the Challenger, which I don't need either. Might give this one away. Not sure. If it does sell, you know, until the next live stream, then I can might as well, you know, do that. So hold on. We have a seems like a mixed upgrade. You know, mixed level upgrade here. Have it does have turbo on it. Which does it come with a turbo? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it does. Does it have any night hood? Nah. Okay, not any pilot upgrades. Have okay, it does have an OS, which is a good feature for a car like this. Have no, come on, camshaft. I know, really mixed upgrades here on this thing. Stage 2, stage 1. Okay, now I'm not sure about this one. I guess I'm gonna have to check the retail price again. So for the Dodge Challenger, that would be 92k. I think we can probably sell this thing for like 80 on the market. So let's go ahead and add that. Here you go. That's 80k for all. Alright, so we can move on now to the NSX. Yeah, this is not the maxed one. I have one of maxed, which I'm gonna use, but this thing, let's see how upgraded it is, you know, and then we can let my genius brain, you know, figure out how much is it worth, you know, after looking at the fucking car at the car dealer. So Turbo. I think this thing does come with a turbo. I'm not 100% sure. Does it have any body kit parts? I think I want this one on pigs. It has a rear bumper. It doesn't have a front bumper, but it has a rear bumper. That's weird. Also has a side skirt. Chassis. Has NOS, which is useful. Stage 2 all around. Nope, not really. Okay. I think it's like I think it would be fair to, you know, let's say 70k, I guess, because it's a little bit yeah, also it's a good number because we get exactly 1 million after that, so that's pretty cool. We have Evo, which no, I'm gonna keep this. We have another Challenger, which I think I'm actually gonna upgrade this one. Wait, which one has higher stats? 16s. Yeah, I'm actually gonna upgrade this one when I get some more money. So then we have a couple of darts, SIs, and the Mustang, which I'm gonna keep, the Evo, which I'm also gonna keep, and I have the Skyline. Hold on, did we skip a couple of cards? I think we did. We did. No, wait, here's the other Skyline. Okay. Now, I would absolutely love to keep this thing, but I already have a max Skyline, so I'm probably gonna sell this thing. Plus, they are really freaking valuable as well, so it shouldn't be too hard to sell. Now, this one is completely stock except for the paint, some body kit parts, and 75k rims. So this one should bring me quite a bit of money. So let's see. Have aero parts. We have not sure which ones are actually jammed. Has custom parts on it for the most part, but not sure if any of them are jammed. Really. It does have quite expensive rims. Actually, we should go ahead and see if it has any more pair of rims available. So let's see. Has no, it just has these. Okay, hold on, these ones. It doesn't really go with the yellow color well, in my opinion, but you know, still works well, I guess. So then we have any more. I mean, it kind of would be weird if they had any more rims on it, but you know, whatever. So let's see, MX, no, okay, still good enough. Has 75k rims. I'm not sure how expensive these things are, but I think they're like 300 to 400k stock. Plus this one has some nice rims on it, so I guess we can say, I don't know, 450? I don't know, probably is a bit of an overpay if anyone would pay that, but you know, whatever. Has some really nice parts on it, so let's see. 450,000. So that's something. Then we also have a Challenger, which I cannot wait to get rid of. If I cannot sell this, I'm just gonna give it away because I absolutely freaking hated this thing. It might not be a Charger, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. I found it absolutely useless. So let's see, I have this thing. It is maxed. How much is a max challenge? I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? Let's use the retailer check here again to see how much it's worth. It is 90,000. So just give me a second. Okay, 90,000, but it is max. So you know, a max Evo does cost like 250,000 from what I've heard. So this one max should be around 200k. Let's just say that much, or maybe 250,000. I guess we can settle for 200k. So for that, then we have the BMW Z4, which I actually traded for with my friend. And these things are turf cars, but they were given away for free quite some time ago, so they aren't really valuable that much. You know, as you might think, they are really fast when you max them, but I don't know, I guess like 400 to 500k. You know, let's go for 500. I saw them sell for 400 as well, but you know, whatever. Let's just be optimistic for a second. And then we have the Impreza, which I won in the previous video on Pinks. Has you know, carbon fiber hood and trunk, but it's not even maxed. How much did they? I don't know. I don't think they're very expensive. Subaru. No, just mixed it up. That is 78,000. I guess with those parts, it should be worth around 75k. Nothing special really. Not even the maxed. So let's say 75. That would be 2.225,000 million. 2.2 million. Okay. So that leaves us with 225,000 to go if you actually manage to sell all of these, which, yes, that would be pretty cool if you actually did this. So you can go ahead. I'm gonna try to trade these over the night and tomorrow as well, and then we'll see how much we actually end up getting from sales in a day. So yeah, or maybe I can make some good trades. Get some nice cards which are actually worth more. That would be pretty cool as well. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to support this series, you can give it a like, you can share it to your friends. I know I'm trying to do something different other than just pinking and pinking and pinking while not even racing for pink swans in a single video. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. There will be more pink slipping episodes out, obviously. But I'm just gonna try and change it up every every now and then. So yeah, thank you guys. See ya.